and now I will talk and answer 12 questions in speaking part 1 in my test. Let's get started. First question: is your country a safe country? Well, yes, of course. I believe that is true. The governmental organizations apply very strict regulations in social as well as in traffic jam or in some other aspects. Therefore, you can barely see the crime or fightings or even traffic jams, traffic accidents in on the streets. Second question: do you think that people in your country obey the law all the time? Well, I don't think so. Well, although there are sometimes they obey the law, however, uh, some people always break the rules. They often in a hurry. They have to go to somewhere that is very important for them. So they have to break the laws, and I think it's quite normal. I think so. The next question: what do you think the most common crime in your country is? Well, I think the kind of common crime is a robber. You can see in the well in every on a daily basis. The the televisions always inform that there can be added 2 to 5 the situations that are related to robbing on the street in all my country. Next question: are some parts of the city considered more dangerous than others? Well, to be honest, I think it's the slums or the parks who the parks which are the home for homeless people. Sometimes homeless people is not hospitable. They always in the ungreenness, and when we wear some luxurious things, they always come closer and force us to this take the jewelry for them. And I think the government should apply some strict punishment to them to reduce these situations. Next question: are there any places you are afraid to visit because of the high crime rate? Well, I think it is Lao Cai City. Lao Cai City, because it is the mountainous area, so the people here are pretty poor, and they always have the habit of robbing and stealing the souvenirs or the things of visitors. And I also witnessed some situations when I just visit this place 2 years ago, and to be honest, it's very dangerous. Next question: is the place where you are living a safe place? Yes, of course, definitely, because our authorities oppose a lot of regulations about traffic, about the crime, or about the society. Therefore, and they also put very strict punished on the people who break the rules. Therefore, our place is quite safe. Next question: are you ever witnessed a crime? Yes. Let me remember. Well, it occurred in 2 weeks ago when I just at that time I had just finished the birthday coffee with my friends, and when we go on the right side of the road, and in the other side we saw a person. We saw a man who were trying to stealing the jewelry of a lady, and that in some minutes later the police were at this way to address this problem. Next question: have you ever no. Next question: are there problems with drugs where you live? Well, I'm not pretty concerned about this topic. However, when I watching TV, the local channels say that the bars in our places are quite dangerous, and they also warn the local residents to be to be conscious with everything around us. Next question. Is child abuse a problem in your country? Yes, of course. In the neighborhood near our schools, when after school days, when I go on the road to go home, I can see a lot of children or teenagers from 14 to 17 are using the drugs or some securities, and I think that it can make me feel unhappy and feel a little bit bad. Next question: is shoplifting common in your country? Well, I think it is a familiar activities. People do this every day, and my parents are also doing this. Next, what kind of people shoplift and what kind of things? Well, oh my God, sorry for the 10th question. It, I can just check the meanings of the shoplifting here. Give me a second. Shoplifting is no. Shoplifting is very common in our cities. Well, you can see every day there can be from 5 up to 10 these situations occurred in our neighborhood, and my parents are also afraid of this situation, and she always remind me that be careful with your things because the crimer can take your things whenever you don't pay attention. The last question: are police officers popular in your country? Well, in my city, in my country, they it is very important to make every street safe. Therefore, governments always installed of police officers in every street so that whenever so that in some case there are problems such as robbing or stealing, they can go to the locations that the situations occurs as soon as possible. And that's all about my speaking part 1. Thanks for listening.